If you love annoying enemies, Revamped Lolita will be one hero that you would love to play. She is going to be the queen of all annoying heroes with her recent change to her second skill, and it can now reflect any projectile attacks coming towards her. We will show you all of the interactions after a short while, but first let's look at her skills and design.
I will protect you.
She got a complete makeover, but her core personality is still present in her new model. The most outstanding change will be her hammer animation. It does not impact much, but small details like this does make the hero stand out from other characters. Now many of you guys might be thinking about the skills and also if this revamp will be a good or bad change for Lolita. Come, let's check those out in game. I would not want much changes to her skills, but her recall looks nice. If you're wondering what that aura is, it's Lolita's new passive and she can now constantly keep giving shields to her allies. It stacks too, meaning if you want to get more shield, you will have to remain close to her. Her first skill animation looks faster, but I think that is just my imagination. It works the same too. For the second skill, you will now be able to see that there are new animation effects for the skill indicator and the skill looks a little bit different too. Second skill will now absorb and reflect the projectile basic attacks directly to the caster. You can think of it as the vengeance spell. I think this is a good change to her skill because now you will be able to defend and counter enemies' ability without putting much effort into it. But do remember it only gives 1500 shield, so after 1500 points of damage, this shield will be broken. Her ultimate is also the same as it is in the original server. Now comes the fun part. As you have already seen the interactions in the intro, Lolita can now be a serious threat to Selena users. You can dodge it as well, but the fact that you can return the abyssal arrow and also stun them will bring nightmare for the enemies. Chang'e's ultimate can be reflected as well, but the reflected damage will be very low as compared to what Chang'e actually has to offer. Next is Franco's hook. Quite surprisingly, Franco can now hook Lolita and the hook does not get absorbed inside Lolita's shield. This might be a bug or an upcoming nerf that is soon going to be added to her. After that, we have Vexana's terrifying ability. Guess who is going to terrify Vexana now? Isn't this too broken? What do you guys think about it? Let's now check Granger's skill against Lolita. Not only does she is immune to damage, but she can also reflect it back pretty nicely too. And the reflection depends on which direction your second skill is facing. You might be able to steal Lord or a turtle with this skill now. This will be a huge chance for Lolita's second skill montage videos. Same goes for Xavier's skills. I am sure Hororo might have already tried 2 or more interactions that we tried just now and already have uploaded it. Next, my friend Ram will throw Moscow's ultimate from his base. And I like where this is going. The reflected abilities works the same as the original ones. For example, you can see that Moscow's second skill is also pushing back Moscow from Lolita. The most amazing fact is that you can even trigger Moscow's passive ability crit with the reflection. Gusen users, next is your turn. You might have already expected this. Not only his second skill is reflected, but his first skill also got marked back on him. Only if Lolita could copy skills like Valentina. I found this very odd because Valir's first skill was easily being reflected, but we cannot see his passive stun effect on him. If you remember, Selena got stunned and Moscow's passive basic attacks worked, so Valir's passive should have worked too. Don't you guys agree? After that comes Carrie, and same is the case with her too. Her passive true damage effect is not reflected back at her. Still, you can see that her first skill bounces back at her. So you can at least say that something works. Last hero on this list will be Novaria, and her second ability is reflected quite gracefully towards her. Her ultimate cannot be reflected as it is not considered as a projectile attack, but whatever works is enough to make Lolita the upcoming queen of Nightmare. Well, that was it for today. If you love the video and want more videos like this, make sure you like the video. Thanks for being here. Have a very good day. Sunbeast signing out.